Rockwell on Amazon.
Here's a saw that has speed as its middle name. The VersaCut by Rockwell lets you change blades one-handed.
I like the interchangeable blades the most. I like that I can take and cut any type of material and just change out the saw blade in a matter of seconds.
That means you can rip through different materials lickety-split. Its 4 amps are powerful, with a speed of 3,500 RPMs, but it doesn't weigh a lot, making it the one to reach for when you are on the move.
The VersaCut is much more lightweight than the circular saw. It weighs about 4 pounds. It's a lot easier to maneuver around the house.
The base plate provides a clear view of where the blade enters the work, making tricky cuts much easier to see. Changing the depth of a cut is right on the side. For around $130, the saw includes 3 blades, a vacuum adapter, and a storage bag. And precision.
I like the laser beam. I like the fact that if you draw a line and it's not very clear, you have the laser beam there to back you up, and it makes a nice smooth cut.
VersaCut's laser guide helps you get the right cut every time.
With over 50,000 injuries per year, the table saw is among the most dangerous tools in the workshop. Microjig introduces the Gripper 3D push block, protecting your hands and preventing kickback like never before. The Gripper gives you 3 essential forces for precision, control, and safety when working on a table saw. Downward pressure keeps your workpiece firmly down on the table, virtually eliminating kickback. Inward pressure keeps your workpiece tight against the fence to avoid burning. Forward pressure to advance your workpiece while keeping your hands safe and clear of the blade. Its powerful proprietary green grip gives you incredible traction and control of your workpiece, with the ease and accuracy that traditional push sticks and push pads just can't achieve. The Gripper is so much more than meets the eye. There are over 30 unique applications for the Gripper throughout your entire shop. Its applications are boundless, offering more options and unparalleled safety. The center leg adjusts to create a tunnel, allowing the Gripper to pass directly over the blade, giving you consistent motion and stability for the entire length of the cut and shielding your hand from the blade. The balance support stabilizes your workpiece by maintaining even downward pressure, which is crucial when making very narrow cuts. Arguably one of the most dangerous cuts to make, the Gripper makes it safe and easy. The Gripper is incredibly easy to use. Simply put it on your workpiece, slide it up against the fence, and while maintaining contact, push it along the fence to make your cut. Its versatility, simplicity, and unique safety features make the Gripper the best push block in the world. Visit Microjig.com now to find a local dealer near you or buy online today. Microjig. Work safer, work smarter.
Level anything in a 30-foot radius instantly. Introducing the Hammerhead 360-degree cross-line laser level. Activate the self-leveling 360-degree horizontal line, plumb line, or cross line with the touch of a button. An LED indicator changes from green to red to alert you when you have exceeded the self-leveling range. Level anything from a shelf to a series of junction boxes with ease. Hammerhead's 360-degree cross-line laser for larger jobs that require pinpoint accuracy. Work smarter. Hammerhead.
The concealed hinge jig from Craig offers a fast, reliable, easy-to-use solution that anyone can use to install doors on cabinets or built-ins, or to refresh kitchen cabinets with new, updated doors. That's because the concealed hinge jig makes it easier than ever to mount concealed hinges that give doors a clean, uncluttered look. And the jig lets you do it with the accuracy of a drill press, but using nothing more than an ordinary drill. The jig makes the process easy, thanks to indexing cams and built-in measuring scales that ensure exact hinge cut positioning, plus a removable guide for the included carbide-tipped bit. Using the concealed hinge jig makes it simple to figure out the 2 main things required for mounting these hinges: determining how far from the door edge the hinge needs to be located and how far the hinges sit from the top or bottom of the door. How far from the door edge the hinge sits is called the offset, and the measurement varies depending on the hinge type and brand. Usually, you just have to read the hinge instructions, measure, and hope for the best. But the concealed hinge jig has indexing cams that take out all of the guesswork and uncertainty. Just turn the cams to the appropriate setting and the jig will be perfectly positioned when you place it against the edge of the door. That means all you have to do is use the concealed hinge jig's measuring scale to position the hinge at the desired distance from the top or bottom of the door. Clamp the jig in place, and the hinge cup hole will be positioned correctly every time. After the cup hole is correctly located, you still need to drill a clean hole to the proper depth. Doing that usually requires a drill press and a specialized bit. The concealed hinge jig comes with a high-quality carbide-tipped 35mm bit that's specifically designed for the task. The bit shears the wood cleanly without tear-out for perfect holes time after time. To ensure the hole is straight, that bit rides in a drilling guide that locks quickly and accurately into the jig. A stop collar ensures correct hole depth every time too. Once the cup is drilled, the concealed hinge jig makes it just as easy to drill the holes for the hinge mounting screws. Just remove the drilling guide and use the 2 holes in the jig to guide an ordinary 1/16 inch drill bit. Unclamp the concealed hinge jig and the hinge drops into place and mounts accurately every time, whether you're installing hinges on one door or adding new doors to an entire kitchen. That means all you have to do is mount the door to your cabinet and the job is done confidently, quickly, and with professional quality results using just a drill with the concealed hinge jig. For more information about the concealed hinge jig and the rest of our hardware installation solutions, visit us online at craigtool.com. The drawer slide jig from Craig makes it easier than you've ever imagined to build projects with drawers, which means you can create projects you might have only dreamed of before. That's because the drawer slide jig takes the guesswork and uncertainty out of installing drawer slides and makes it easier for anyone to install drawers that fit right and glide smoothly every time. The drawer slide jig does this by securely supporting the slide in the exact position needed as you install them in the cabinet. Plus, the jig supports the drawer boxes as well to ensure that the slides get installed on them with perfect alignment too. Whether you're installing drawers in a cabinet with face frames or in a cabinet or piece of furniture without frames, the versatile drawer slide jig clamps in place easily, and the jig works with ball bearing, epoxy coated, and undermount slides. Using the drawer slide jig couldn't be simpler. Built-in tabs register the jig's brackets in place precisely. Just align the tabs with the face frame and then clamp the bracket in place. This positions the bracket exactly where you needed to place the jig at the right height and does it without measuring, ensuring foolproof, level positioning of the slide. On frameless cabinets and cases, the process is still simple. The brackets register against the front edge of the cabinet and clamp in place at the layout line, sitting straight and level every time. Once clamped in place, the jig's brackets support the drawer slide completely, providing that third hand you've always needed to hold the slides in place. No matter how big or heavy the slide, the drawer slide jig holds it in straight and level, so you have both hands free to drive in the screws. And the drawer slide jig doesn't stop there. After all, the job isn't complete until the drawer box itself is aligned and installed. That's why the jig's brackets are reversible, so they can be mounted to protrude out of the cabinet and hold that drawer box in the exact right position. That allows you to set the drawer box on the brackets and then pull the slides into position. The sturdy brackets hold everything in place as you drive in the mounting screws. With the Craig Drawer Slide Jig, you'll have the confidence you need to take your projects to the next level and create custom pieces with drawers, because you'll know that you can create drawers that look great, fit correctly, and work right. For more information about the Drawer Slide Jig and the rest of our hardware installation solutions, visit us online at craigtool.com.